should now have audio. Maybe. Yeah, no, yes. Yes, we have audio.
Can't hear anything.
Shut up. There we go.
And games is first. Oh,
So
Dan is not on it.
Change that. There we go.
How's it going, Gaines? She said, hello, BJ. Oh, that one's not coming out. Why isn't it coming out?
Right, I feel like that is seriously laggy.
Are you lagging? Oh, and Steve's in as well. How's it going, guys? How you been?
That is seriously laggy.
Is that? Well, how far behind are we?
No?
No?
No, it seems pretty smooth now.
Yeah?
I don't know. How's it running for you guys? It looks a bit stuttery my end. How's it going for you?
Dan's a bit stuttery.
It's a bit hit and miss for me.
Yeah?
It seems stuttery and then all of a sudden it smooths out and it's really smooth when it smooths out. So
Robert, how's it going, dude?
I don't know. Could we blame weather tonight?
Crusty! It is windy out
Maybe.
there, mind. It is windy, windy, windy. Let's just blame you. Dan said it's cleared up now.
I don't get this.
What's up?
I changed the settings before we started. The bit rate was 4,500
Yeah.
and I dropped it to 4,000. And apparently we're using 7,500.
Okay.
At no point has it been set to that, so why is it running at that?
Yeah, I'm going to say I don't know, mate. It has to be said.
Well, I am a wee bit hungry.
You're always hungry. It's like you start the show like thinking hungry. Hungry I is. CSL, how's it going, dude? Krusty, sup, mate? How the devil are we all? Or how are we all devils? Oh, CSL said his wife has COVID. Unlucky, mate. Give her our best.
Are you fitting the black jacket?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Alright, I will be right back.
You're going to disappear for food, aren't you? How's everyone been then, guys? Nice to be back. Chilling. Oh, the reason that's not coming up is because I haven't done another screw. Dun dun dun. Good reason to keep away from her. Fair enough, Dan. Remember where all these go. I haven't yet took this one apart yet. It's had it clean and everything, but as far as bringing the motor out, it went all that way and did all those amazing things. We haven't even looked at the pinion yet. Only from that tumble, mate, the one with the fireworks on, and it kind of landed in front of me and just tumbled into my legs, so it's not really a hit, but bless them, they were excited by it, so we give them that. Oh, 14 tooths.
Teethies.
14 tooties.
Alright, I'm going to sit back again before I get moaned at.
Yeah, keep away from the mic.
Which means I'm going to have to use this to see what's happening.
This motor in here already, though, it's a beastly motor.
Where are you up to? Have you seen Krusty said, can you do a test run?
Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Get it all plugged in.
We'll have to...
I'll grab the SC out the
Yeah, we'll have to program that though before we
for
power it up.
proper.
Did you ever get hit with a car in the video?
No, I answered that one, and I said the closest was the tumbling one, wasn't it? Didn't really count as a hit in my opinion, but it got everyone a little bit excited, so we give them that. Come on off, come on off. I'm gonna have to heat that one up. Pass me that lighter over there, B.
Are you having a giggle?
Just that blue one. Dan said next year at Wheelspin they're going to hit me with their cars. As long as it's not the Tesla.
That was the first thing I thought. How's the video now, guys? Is it changed at all, or is it still a little bit hit and miss? What are we saying? What's happening? Steve said if we ever get into a war, you can sit at his front door to make sure the bombs miss.
If they don't miss, mate, they'll bounce back off me.
Like Kung Fu Panda on it. Skadoosh.
Skidoosh. I love Kung Fu Panda. It is my kind of cartoon animation, I guess.
frozen. Why have we frozen? No, we haven't frozen. No, we have not frozen. Yeah, I get that a lot, Dan.
Where did that all go? Because that's hot, so I need to move that. Oh.
Once he's finished having a bit of a play around with this one, guys, we'll show you the... What car were we doing last week? The TRX 18. Because that is now runnable.
Yeah.
It's finished.
Yeah, you actually...
Minus the body, it's finished.
Pretty, thingy rundown on that, didn't you? What are you messing with?
How's that, Dan? Is that better? That seems better. Which means...
Dan said Jay looks good, but you not so much, Billy.
Turned up, maybe? So...
You're not giving him a decent sound, Situation B.
Well, it's the first time we've used the actual microphone in a while. It seems to be having a bit of a...
What, you plugged into the big one?
I don't know, maybe it just needs to turn up. How's that? Are we still good? Or are we back to being a bit too quiet? What are we saying, guys? Yeah, they were all complaining about the sound.
Billy. What are you doing, bruv?
There you go, all we have to do is turn it up. Turn up.
Turn up for what?
Yo, Toby.
Toby, sup, dude? Just burnt my arm on that blooming thing.
So you planning on selling that motor then, are you?
I don't know. I don't see the point in keeping it once we're up and running. Do you?
I suppose we should probably see if we actually like the outrunner first.
Yeah. It won't be going anywhere until we know the situation, the sitch. Looks like it's just glued in there, so we can pop him off. There we go.
How's your new hoodie, Steve?
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
Toby said he loved the video, very funny.
Nice. It was fun doing it. I enjoyed it.
It was a good laugh, wasn't it?
It was. Something a little bit different than that. It was funny seeing everyone's faces. Like, they were kind of like, at the start, they were like, no. And there was all this concern about me getting hit. By the end of it, they were actively trying to push me into the danger zone.
It started off with... It was like they were just rolling the car off the end of the ramp, like almost telling you to move without telling you to move. It was like, yeah, we're not going to have fun until you get out of the way. Stop being an idiot.
And then by the end of it, they were like trying their damnedest.
They obviously got bored of waiting for you to move because they started throwing them.
Bless them.
Steve said this one fits.
Get that wires in there. Get them tucked out in there. Lovely job. Nice, nice, nice. That one can come in.
I fancy nuggets.
Don't, because I do too. Nuggets are
Good for
the
me.
go-to.
She thinks she can come in here and do whatever she wants.
I don't know why, but the accent on that kid is just amazing.
America.
America. It is looking beastie in there, mate. I definitely lost the thing out. I don't know. Yeah, I thought we did. Where's that? There he is. There he is.
Do, 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 do. That was a crunchy pair.
Crunchy pair of what?
I'm not going to answer that.
See if we're closing them. Yeah. Give or take, I reckon. Need that. Where's the mount? Where did I put the mount? There it is.
Papapaka.
Got a wipe.
Do you know what that means?
If it's not your board. No, if the board doesn't fit in the mouth, it's not your board.
Correct. Correct, Amanda.
Yes.
Steve said thanks for the bottle opener.
No problem, mate. We got a load of them, and hopefully we'll stack them up on the website. What do you reckon, B?
Maybe.
People like them.
But it's the end of September this weekend, isn't it?
It is.
Which means our reopening discount ceases.
Oh.
Let's get the dates up.
Does that mean people have missed
Sunday, from Sunday onwards, the 30% discount disappears. So, how about we replace it with a free bottle opener with everything?
Oh.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
I'll tell you, mate.
That can be next month's promo.
There you go.
Free bottle opener.
What do you reckon, Steve?
And I need
Those
to get
bottle
the,
openers any good, mate?
I need to get the stickers on the website as well. So
Yeah, yeah.
Get a set of stickers for a couple of quid. Get a free bottle opener. What can go wrong? Who can moan at that?
That sounds like a genuine kind of deal, that, mate.
Just don't use the bottle opener for its intended purpose before putting the stickers on, because that's just a recipe for disaster. Krusty said, hell of a size difference on them motors.
Oh yeah, massively so. Look at them bad boys. That is crazy. It's like me next to Billy, isn't it?
Mike said he loves his t-shirt and his hoodie.
Oh, you got it, mate. Nice. I always worry when they go like overseas.
There's so much that can go wrong.
Yeah, it's good to hear that they got there and got, you know.
Toby said there's a firework display at Badlands on the 4th.
Mate, I would love to get back there, but I don't think the 4th is going to work out for us, I'm afraid, mate.
Steve said he'll get to it Friday.
No problem.
Give it a test run. It's some seriously crunchy pear. Logan said, how are you?
I'm good, mate. How's you, bud? I'm not sure, you know, if that presses down on that motor so it stops it from spinning, mate.
Hmm?
When we're tightening him up, it seems like he's not allowing the motor to spin there.
Well, we need different size screws.
No, I think we need some washers. There's a pack of washers up there
We's
somewhere.
frozen again.
We are.
Which is weird because it says excellent connection.
Hopefully not good enough.
Pulled my back reaching into my toolbox. Mango just slaps different though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It is too good.
Mango is good. I wasn't a super fan of mango until you started getting me onto it.
Any better?
Hang on.
Although I'm not going to lie, that one tasted a bit like alcohol.
That one's been sat for a little while, has he? He's been chilling. He's making moonshine.
Yeah, I think that's enough of that. Ah, that's upsetting. Yeah, our stream health is a bit hit and miss tonight.
What was that?
We've had a successful reconnection of the chat apparently, which is
There we go.
interesting.
Right, we are back.
Back again.
We are in business. Here we are, guys. If you're mounting one of these black jackets, not a bad shout to raise it by just a couple of washers. Might not be on everyone's system, but certainly works here. Shouldn't cause us any problems anyway. But
what KV's that?
well, the one we got.
Yeah.
1280. I think this was the more versatile one, wasn't it? If I remember, when we were looking through them.
1280.
Quick test fit. Ooh, we spinning. We spinning.
I think we might have lost the chat completely, you know.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh.
Guys, say something.
Someone say something.
Do something cool.
Do a flip.
No, we good.
You in?
Yeah, they's all saying stuff.
So basically, they just didn't want to talk to us at that point.
It doesn't say on the viewer one that we had any issues, but on mine it's having a right little tantrum, which is interesting.
Give it a bit of a slap, B. Say, oi! No!
It says, please use our suggested ESC settings to ensure the best performance and longevity. But I don't know where to find those settings. So that's something. I don't know how to find or where to find the settings that they're saying to use.
Oh, Billy.
Ah, never mind, I think
Oh, look at that.
found it.
That is pretty cool.
Can you guys see that?
That is pretty nifty, mate. Pretty nifty.
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, I had it cut, well, last week I think, Krusty.
Oh, there's beer in that fridge. Oh.
Nah, that ain't doing anything for me. If anything, I
No?
want nugs. Alright, let's go.
Right, let me move this one out of the way and I will get the limitless to grab the ESC.
Let's do that.
Should have just put this TP motor in there, shouldn't we?
Well, this is for a 10 scale black jacket, I think. So surely the settings are going to be a little bit different.
Should imagine so, but who am I?
View additional videos. Beyond said that is extremely cool. Steve is lurking, sorting the kids out. Krusty said get the Despos out.
That's what they are, mate. They are the Despos.
The Despacitos. Alright, that's SCX6 black jackets. I think we might have to email them and say,
Oi.
where's your settings, bruv?
Yeah. Trying to get everything in anyway. Where are we taking it once we're all set up?
Everywhere.
We're driving it. We driving. Driving home for Christmas.
Can you know?
To be fair, we'd have to chuck in some new connectors on this one anyway.
So we're not doing a test run tonight then? Is that what you're saying? You're going to upset Krusty?
I'd never upset Krusty, but yeah, maybe.
What's up, dog?
Still super sticky. It's done. So I kick it out the way.
So that means we got to buy another ESC for that thing.
Yep.
Which is going to be bare dollar.
Bare dollar.
Are we going straight for the big boy?
Max 4 in it.
Max 4 or the XLX2?
XLX2, I think. Probably fit better, wouldn't it? More to adjust as well, then, don't there? Oh. Alright.
Well, damn.
The
Armour Gorgon. Have you seen that?
yes, I have. It is like a monster truck looking thing.
It's a bit of a stampede.
I'm not so sure on it.
I can appreciate the fact that I can appreciate the fact that it wasn't made for us. Put it that way.
I think it's to go with, like, against the Stampede and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a sort of car you'd buy your kid if they wanted to get into RC.
Or against the
you wanted them
Hoss.
to come along with you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Would we own one? I don't think we'd
I would
ever have
say
one, to be honest. No. But again,
Never say never.
Not knowing an Armour, I don't think we were the target audience, to be honest. So there's not really much else to say about it. Hope it can take a mild brushless. Thought you had one in your Vendetta. What, an XLX2? What are you chatting, Krusty? A new van-bodied monster truck 12 scale from Team Associated. Let's have a look on Instagram. It seems to be the best place to find up-to-date stuff.
Is that a bit of a plug then for Instagram?
I am not plugging the Zuck.
Zug suck.
Unless Zuck wanna be paying bare dollar, I will not be plugging him. Yeah, I'm not liking that, to be honest.
That doesn't look right at all. Someone's stuck an aftermarket body on top of a monster truck, haven't they?
I'm getting lunchbox vibes.
Oh, back in the 70s and 80s.
People seem to be loving it though.
Really?
Coming to a stadium near you, the MT12 Monster Series 4x4 Monster Van. Squeeze Monster in there one more time, I dare you. Jam-packed full of incredible features, reedy power electronics, pretty standard. Yeah. Yeah, people seem to be liking it.
Oh, okay.
I bet the price tag on it is insane. What's that? Oh, there's a different body for it there. I prefer that, to be honest. Still don't think it's particularly great looking.
How's the other body? Oh, you've gone off it. Yeah, that's a bit better.
So let's jump over to wheel spin. We can plug them. Wheel spin's the goat. MT12. Ooh, £205.
Okay. Sounds a little bit nice like that.
You reckon? Right, let's have a quick read through, see what it's got going for it. Steel ladder frame chassis, 4-link suspension, threaded shocks, soft rubber tyres, 3-gear transmission, plastic low friction slider drive shafts, front steel CVAs. What's a CVA? Never heard of CVA. I'm assuming that's an alternative to CVD.
Yeah, it could be. The drive shafts.
Metal shield ball bearings. With the MT12 4x4 monster truck, you'll pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Oh my days, that is so
What does that even mean? Why am I paying for a seat if I only need the edge?
Because you'll be on the edge of your seat.
Why am I paying for a seat? I want a car, not a seat. Someone got paid to come up with that.
Yeah.
Chassis mounted servo. Roof mounted chrome light bar is LED ready. LEDs sold separately.
Right, so
Injection molded chrome grille and body accessories, open front and rear diffs, oil filled shocks, adjustable shock holes on towers, aluminium wheel hexes. That's a bit of a weird flex, but you know. Black anodized aluminium battery radio tray with hook and loop hold down strap.
a battery tray with Velcro.
Yeah, but it's anodized.
That's funny.
380 motor.
380 is a bit small, isn't it?
It's 12 scale though, isn't it?
Yeah,
And to be fair,
scale still.
the MT10 is a small 10 scale, so if that follows suit, it's going to be tiny.
Do you reckon it's the same platform as the MT10? Or do you reckon it's an all new platform?
Completely new. That looks like a crawler, if anything.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
That's the only picture of the chassis though.
Try not to give away too much, maybe. It does look like a crawler, doesn't it?
Where's the wheelbase 236? Pass me the Capra quick. Let's have a little comparison. So wheelbase on this. $225, give or take.
Okay.
So it's marginally, well, it's about a centimetre longer. Overall length is 380. It's about 300. Width 278. So it's about 7 centimeters wider. But you take into account the monster truck wheels.
Yeah, we'll push it.
So yeah, it is very similar in size to the Capra.
Okay.
You know, the 18th scale Capra compared to a 12th scale monster truck. So that's something. I think I'd still pick a lunchbox. You need the rest of the seat to support the edge. So Velcro. Just another 18 van with monster truck wheels.
Yeah, yeah.
So obviously I'm thinking of getting one.
Who was that?
Eclectic. Krusty said we got to get one after all these stats. I'm so heavily invested in getting one. I didn't even realise we were still on screen share. Skadoosh. Oh, I forgot I still got my tea. Nom 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 nom. Oh, you can have that back when you are finished. So what are you saying to your 12th scale MT12?
Yeah, why not, eh?
I mean, considering that scale,
yeah,
it's an extremely small 12 scale.
Yeah.
And they're charging. What was the MT10 when we bought it? 240.
Mhm.
And they want 205 for.
I think it's dear for what it is. I don't. I think they've come out with one good car, which I know sounds a bit brutal, but it wasn't even their car. It was the what was the company that made the Dominus?
Hellion.
It was Hellion anyway, so it's a bit like this is our car, this is great, now look at everything else we're coming out with, and the other cars that they got aren't up to par. Look at the MT8. That was doo-doo.
Doo-doo butt.
Yep.
Overpriced.
Yeah, I think
160. Where are you seeing 160, bro? Or are you saying it should be 160?
Yeah, maybe that's.
Yo, Gurphy.
Gurphy, sub, mate.
I like the idea of having an RC that looks like my work van.
Yeah.
I prefer the Mad Van though. The Mad Van was decent.
I like the Mad Van, yeah.
Having brand loyalty in anything nowadays is pointless.
Yes, yes it is.
Yeah, I agree with that, Beyond.
Well,
If it was 160, I think we'd be very tempted.
Yeah, because I think 160 is worth the risk.
See, now he's running at 1,100 bit rate. How is the variation that dramatic?
Do you reckon it's reading it properly though?
Was YouTube just saying that?
Do you reckon it's reading it properly though?
It doesn't seem like it's running that badly. A bit laggy. It is a bit laggy. I don't know what's going on, to be honest, but I changed the settings earlier, so maybe I changed them the wrong way or
Too
something.
much. What do you think about having it mounted here, B? Away from the front.
Uh-huh.
You don't really care, do you?
Was it that obvious?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think it is us, to be fair, collect it. Weather's been a bit dodge, but it's not loving life tonight. But whilst we're live, I'm afraid there's very little that I can actually do about it. And as I'm sure you guys can hear, that wind is not very favourable tonight. So I'm afraid you just have to forgive us, and that's about it.
But we do understand if you don't. I mean... It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Hold the top. I think that much to screw into now. Ah, there it is. Let's get that back in.
I was going to say something, I can't remember what.
Was it interesting or no?
Probably not. Same here, weather is bad.
The weather's been quite nice today, so...
It hasn't been that bad.
Yeah. It's just this evening. I think there's been that wind, hasn't there? It wasn't quite as bad earlier, but... Blues, bad.
Eclectic said,
Yes.
why didn't you correct me when I've been calling you James?
It is what it is, mate. It's one of those things, you know, like, he gets so much pleasure, and when like a few years ago, James used to like, you know, just get lost, shut up, don't even speak to me. And everyone in my family knows I don't like it. So
Hence why it's stuck.
And yes, it is officially my name. However, I think when you're growing up, your parents use your full name or your correct name to tell you off, don't they? Throughout my life, I was Jamie. When I was in trouble, it was James. So I just associate it with being in trouble. And yeah. Billy latched onto that and was like, I shall call you Squishy. Squishy is your name. It is what it is. I call him William just to annoy Savannah.
Yeah, but that is funny.
It doesn't bother Billy in the slightest. I
Not
know
at
it doesn't bother Billy, but I know it winds up Savannah terribly. So that in itself is funny.
Yeah, it is amusing. Very amusing. I mean, the look on her face. Down in Southampton is okay. No real wind. Have you heard anything from Bournemouth? I haven't.
We haven't, no.
Haven't heard of him in quite some time.
Good lad, Bournemouth.
He was a good dude.
Had some good nights at Palsworth with him, didn't we? Good laughs. And a very knowledgeable guy.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah, you just thought of a few then, didn't you? Yeah.
Roasting Dean.
Oh my god.
He was sat there, he was just gobsmacked, wasn't he? He was like,
Yeah.
how are you inhaling 3.5 cubic meters of air in one breath? Yeah, he's a very funny guy, Bournemouth.
Yeah. He's quick, isn't he? He's quite sharp.
Do, 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 do.
That is it. Right. There we are, guys. What I've done, we're going to mount it here at the side. Is that not close enough? Oh. I've mounted it here at the side because it definitely isn't going under this. And I've put that back there just because it's more aesthetic, and that the motor here looks absolutely spanking. And I'm going to take these off and put on one connector, and I am going to, in a second, pop that there. So we've got a battery right next to it, and then we'll have the two spares. So
Bosh.
Bosh, man, bosh. Let's get that screwed in. We lost what you're looking for.
He's missing screws.
Yeah, mate. I have very limited screws left. I think there's one on Ben Nevis. There's a couple in Snowdon.
ZD Racing DBX brushless roller chassis or basic brushed ready to run. What's the difference?
Yeah, as long as all the gearing's alright, I would go for the brushed and then upgrade it when you want. Would you do that, big?
Yeah, I mean, the brushless roller obviously doesn't come with electrics anyway,
no. So as long as the gearing's all the same, I'll double check that.
I worry about outrunners in mud and stuff. I run them in boats and planes, but if I get mud in those, you've done something wrong. To be fair,
it's not a mudding track,
with the scale of this car, you've got, I mean, where's that ruler gone?
As you've just said, if you get mud in it, you've done something wrong.
That is to the actual chassis. I can't read that, what is it?
It's 5 inches.
That's 5 inches.
5 inches is there.
That looks at least 8 to me.
Hey?
I thought I was 8.
Did you? Did you really? I'm so sorry.
So yeah, again,
for Savannah.
if you get mud in that, again, you've done something wrong, really.
And if we did get mud in it, we'd be coming home and that thing would be stripped out and cleaned. Because I don't want to ruin that. Can you pass me those little drill bits out, mate, please?
Gears on brushed sintered powder metal opposed to CNC. All metal dampers opposed to part plastic chassis.
I'd go with the brushless.
Yeah, get the roller. Or salve. Hope that black jacket does the job. Yeah, if it doesn't, Krusty, you're footing the bill, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, we'll just bring it with us and beat you around the head with it.
No, we won't beat you around the head with that one. We'll bring that one and beat you with that one.
Loads of ground clearance. Oh. Exactly, and that's only to the chassis. I mean, you've got another few centimetres before you get to the actual motor, so...
I reckon it's another ½ inch at least.
All my crawlers seem to home into mud and water.
Yeah, we like some of the, like the 110s, I'm not bothered about any of them going in the mud. I mean... That TRX4 I had was just... Oh,
I mean, to be fair, amazing. The Fusion is pretty solid.
Yeah.
But the Micros have outrunners.
Yep.
And again, to be fair, you're obviously not going to be submerging them. And this thing, the window you've got before the actual... I mean, the ESC that we've got in it now, that Castle one isn't waterproof anyway. So... that's more expensive than the motor. I'd be more concerned about that going than I would the motor.
To be fair, I mean, it's not like we have to sell the system that's in this, do we? Mm. So I mean, that could just go and sit on a shelf and we see how we get on with this and how we like it. And you never know, it might end up back in it, but I don't see it, but
we'll see.
There's an option.
There's a cat
in the kitchen.
What am I going to do? I have under 2-inch ground clearance on my actual car. Don't put an outrunner in it. I was worried you'd say that, Krusty said. It's an American product, it has to be good. Don't let me hear you say that too loud, mate. You never hear the end of it. America and all that. See you later, Mr. Ivanoff.
See you later, mate. There we go, that went on nice. So we now have a battery tray in there.
Do 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 do.
And get that fitted in with some nice sticky stuff.
We have the Ring of Death.
Do we?
No.
Last man, scissors, boat. No, don't matter. I get it.
Yoink. Definitely isn't Love and Life tonight, though. What do you know?
Do that.
Go on. Gross.
I'm going, am I?
Yeah.
Just a little water, please.
Sav?
What?
Where's the nugs?
At Tesco's.
Oh.
Bye then.
Oh.
Ring of Death, we rocking the mate, the 360 was probably the best console they ever made. Like, anyone ever made.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't.
It absolutely doo-dooed all over PlayStation.
PS3.
It was whack in comparison.
PS2, mate.
Yeah, the PS2 was... Yeah, it was up there, Steve. Do, 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 do. Yeah, the Red Ring of Death. Tell you what, when you saw that, oh no. That was it, game over, quite literally.
You want to get the new GTA?
Absolutely not. I'm still salty over GTA.
Don't be bored.
I have not played.
Because they took your money off you.
I have not played Rockstar since any Rockstar game, and I am prepared to die on that hill.
That is mutual funny, I have to admit.
PS2 looks shocking though now. 3600 at least 1080.
Yeah, but if you're expecting the PS2 to stand up against anything nowadays, it's a bit unfair.
I don't know. PS2 Tomb Raider or PS2 Hagrid. PS2 Hagrid was terrifying.
It's because he's a wizard, Harry.
Graphics blew my mind. Just wrap it in a towel till it got so hot it remelted the solder. Always fixed the Ring of Death. To be fair, I never had the Ring of Death. It was just like
common on the consoles, was it?
Yeah, on Xbox it was. But it was more of like a horror story. You knew someone that had it, but I never had it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Mum's aunt, his sister's Jackie.
Aunt Jackie's brother's sister's boy. GTA 1 to London old. Leave me alone. I was about... Well, I don't even know how old I was when my brother had the bird's eye view one on PC.
That was brilliant. That was probably one of my favourites to play. The old school.
Why? Because there were like 2 buttons and you couldn't really do anything wrong.
I'm not even entertaining that with an answer.
That sounds like acceptance to me.
You're not a very nice person, Billy, sometimes. Most of the time.
That sounds like acceptance. Now, on GTA 5, this is a few years ago now, on PS4, we were grinding the crap out of the what missions were they? It wasn't long after the update where you could do the crates. I can't remember what missions they were.
Which one it was, yeah.
But you got a decent amount of money for like driving a crate from A to B or something along those lines. And over the course of like a week, we made like millions. And then I logged into it, and I had absolutely nothing. Like my bank was 0.
Because you were farming coins, obviously.
And I was absolutely livid. I was like, what is going on? So I emailed Rockstar and was like, bruv, what even? And they literally just sent back, like, it was basically just laughing emoji. It's like, yeah, get wrecked. Stop farming or something like that. It's like, I am never playing Rockstar again. I will die on this hill.
And yeah, it was perfectly okay for you lot to make me spend 12 million on a yacht that no one used.
Yeah, but that was just funny.
It was probably twice the amount that you lost. And yeah, that's
yeah,
okay.
but the difference is,
That's
I
okay,
worked hard for my pennies.
No,
I did bare missions for that $1. And they were like, oh no, we think you're
buying coins and stuff,
glitching the game, hacking, so we're just going to remove it, and we will not look into it, and we will do absolutely nothing to reconcile this.
You know, some little 10-year-old was the one that reported you.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know what I mean? That's the thing about it.
So
it was hard enough to avoid Joey.
Screw you, Rockstar. Keep the money. Hope it makes you very happy. You have all the grace and decorum of a reversing dump truck.
Jay.
And I have never played GTA since.
Oh, bless. That's funny.
I did actually used to really enjoy it as well.
A friend of mine is a big boss at Rockstar. I will pass the message along. Might even direct him here.
Do it.
It can be
If he wants to join the chat, I will
It can-
happily roast him.
it can be one of those streams where you're allowed to swear.
Yeah. Be one of those streams that YouTube shuts down the channel for.
Imagine. Yeah. You annoy him or you bug him enough.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Delete my Rockstar account?
Oh, bless. There's still some pain in your voice, mate.
There is
Still some pain in there.
a week's worth of hard graft that was. In the millions, and Rockstar was just like, ha ha, get wrecked. Do it again, kid. Bye.
Yeah, pretty much it, isn't it? Bless.
So I was a little bit upset. in case
You couldn't tell. That looks pretty tidy there, doesn't it?
Banging. What What tyre choices are there for the SCX6? Very little.
Yeah. We
These-
have the Super Swampers,
These are the Pro lines.
and I'm not going to lie, but they are amazing. They
Endura
so
are
good.
probably the go-tos. .9s, aren't they? Yeah. And Endura don't actually stock any anymore.
Oh, don't they?
So that is interesting.
Oh.
Let's try searching. Yeah, Endura do not do tyres for it anymore.
Do they do anything for the SCX6?
Yeah. All
Oh,
it-
is that stuff there? Oh, okay.
Who else was there? GPM?
Mm-hmm.
Axial. They do nothing for the SCX. Oh yeah, they do.
All of that
No
blue
tyres?
just gave me an aneurysm.
Who else is there? Pro line. Why does Google want to use Bluetooth? Go away. Jog on. I haven't just shut anything down, have I?
I'm going to tell him to refund his coins, you tight Scottish git.
I'll still never play it again, just out of principle.
Yeah, girthy tyres can be confusing, mate. Get some slicks on it. We're going nowhere
How
fast.
does it say what size? Scale. Are you having a giggle? Why can't it just be simple?
What, by typing in SCX6 and it brings up the tyres?
Yeah, that's probably a good shout. SCX6.
Didn't think of that, did you?
Oh, look at that cliffhanger body.
Look at that.
Right, so there's Hyrax and there's the Super Swampers that we've got.
Hyrax were not on my thing. Oh, what are they? Is that the stock?
No. I like them.
Oh, they look nice.
In stock.
How much are they?
Ooh, I reckon they'd be a bit tasty.
What was that?
So, there are these, which I didn't know existed. And then there are the ones that we're running, and there are the Hyrax, and I'm assuming we all know what the Hyrax look like. Because they are probably the most overused tyre in the world. So... CML got them in. They do not. AT models. Back order.
Was that £36 for two?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
That's good.
Yeah, we ain't getting any though.
Well, there's nothing.
No.
Oh, okay then. To be fair, I do like these. Common sense is now that rare it's considered flirting. That's funny.
Do 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 do. What are they? Ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
That's interesting. They're a different one again.
Mm-hmm.
So that is $65 for all four.
I like
Well,
Super
there's
Swamper XL the
those.
best so far. Mate, Super Swamper is really good.
These are whack.
Mm-hmm.
The tread looks pretty decent, but they are awful. We haven't tried them on this car, obviously, but we had the 10
we've had
scale,
them, yeah.
and they were god awful. So yeah, apparently there is more than we knew of.
Still only a handful though, isn't it?
$75 for all four,
That's not bad.
including shipping.
That ain't bad at all.
Interesting. Do 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 do.
What are those on the right? The
That.
2.2s. That probably, getting a set of them I bet would be beast. Like mudslingers and stuff like that.
They do make them, don't they?
I
Because
don't
it would be
know.
the same size as we had on the Summit.
Okay. What, do you reckon they would? Width-wise, they were really wide though, weren't they? Or was that me being...
No, I would have said the
No?
same size. Well, from what I remember, I would have said roughly the same size.
Okay.
Ba-ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum.
I bet they'd be an awesome snow tyre.
Let's have a quick look at the thing in here.
What are we looking at?
The TRX.
Yes. Let me get this out of the way. Blah. Oh, beastie. There is your baby.
Look at that, guys. You wouldn't even know anything had been done to it, would you? But
Under the hood holds the secret.
here's one I made earlier. Look at that. Oh crap. What's it? That is some serious LCD. The shocks are a bit doo-doo.
Yeah, but they're
But
still...
I mean, to be fair, we knew that from the one that we already had, but these ones seem stickier.
I reckon just drop a little bit of grease on them, they'd be fine. But you don't know how long they've been in the
But-
box, just sat waiting.
Ka-chow. So it's not an insane amount of flex. But
It's a hell of a lot better looking than this
pretty
one.
decent. And considering the centre of gravity on that is so low,
What's yours?
similar.
Nice.
But yeah, mine looks a whole lot better than yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even going to argue with that.
And it is smooth.
Smooth as.
So we just need to get it out and give it a good run now.
I reckon if the weather's nice, take them out Friday if you want.
But it does seem to move pretty smoothly.
Do you reckon it'll outdo the fender?
I think that, if anything, looks a bit too low now.
You've pimped it out. You've gangsterfied your your Bronco.
Well, yeah, maybe that's just a shock thing. There's no rebound.
No. You have sat it low though, haven't you, on purpose? So. We can see how it goes.
See what it do.
Yep.
But yeah, we're gonna run it with this body for the time being, and then we'll get the Jeep built. We could always do that next week, maybe.
Yeah, because after this one's ran on Friday, I'm gonna put this one back on. Unless it's amazing. We'll see.
Yeah.
It might be. It might be just.
It might
like,
be incredible.
Yeah.
But
you don't see it.
that is the same as my 24.
I reckon it's better than your 24.
You reckon?
We've also got to run this.
The really cool looking mobile.
Yep. And that runs nice and slow.
Yeah, I think that definitely looks a bit low.
It's like you bottomed out the shocks, haven't you? I reckon there'd be a bit of rubbage.
There's small tyres as well.
Yeah, we can see. See how you get on with it.
See what it do.
Yeah, you can always adjust the shocks while we're out and about. Yes.
Cheers, damn. Don't understand the hype behind mudslingers at SST. My stock Maverick Scout tyres did better.
Yeah. I
Pass me
remember.
your 6x6. See, we found that those tyres have been pretty decent. Well, that's a cheap knockoff one, but there's a not quite as cheap, but also still a knockoff one.
Look how good those axles look, man. They're sexy, aren't they?
And considering the amount of tread that's actually on there, they are decent.
They are very grippy, aren't they?
Past my 24. But going back to your mudslingers,
I love them.
there's a good old set of mudslingers, and they are indeed carrying the mud. But they are probably the best micro scale tyres we've actually run.
The lugs themselves actually catch on some serious, like, they catch on everything, don't they? Giving you that little bit of help each time.
They are probably the best 1-inch tyres we've run.
You sure they don't look like 2 inches?
3.5, I know. Wind some preload on. We'd need the shock collars. Interestingly, there was only one installed on the whole car.
Yeah, you said it sat a bit weird, didn't you?
Yeah, when I was after I put that chassis, like after we did what we did last week, the following day I was sat finishing it off, and I was like, this ain't sat right. It's a bit lopsided, and it's just weird. And I was playing around with the shocks, and one of the 4 had the collar on it, and it was quite a big collar as well. And it was like, come on, Traxxas, sort it out. But yeah, the stock shocks aren't very modifiable, so you've changed yours, haven't you?
Yeah, I got the
Some Ian drawers on there.
Ian drawers.
And they are
lovely.
oil filled.
They are oil filled, yeah. They don't have much in there. It's like baby oil in there, but at least there's something. And to be fair, I don't want a lot in there because I want it to give. Because you'd almost want it to try running without anything in there, isn't it? Might be a case of even removing the springs on something like that.
Yeah, I think that'll be the way that I go. Although yours has got a lot more travel at the front than mine at the minute. Have you seen they're giving out free hoods for this?
No, why?
Because that catching.
And people are complaining.
Yeah. So they've released a new one.
The modified version, is it? Hardcore as a go, mate. You get the scoop.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
They're giving it out for free.
Right. So how do I claim that?
Tells you right there.
Nice.
Get your free V2 hood, go to Endura, add it to your basket, use this code at checkout. Exclusively for fans who have previously purchased the Tarantula. I'm assuming that's what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
Limited one per customer.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That makes it look massive different. Oh, I don't know about that. I think we need to get a clear one and then paint it.
Or you could just not get it.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay.
And then they got these beastie new tyres as well. 1.3s.
1.3s.
Mahusive.
Yeah, they're a bit too big. Just making it seem pointless. It's going to fall over, isn't it? That Jeep looks amazing.
They're only a few mil bigger than my Mudslingers.
Yeah, but your mudslingers on there are a bit sexy looking. Might have to steal them.
I've seen that. 8 to 10. That's a long day.
That is a long day. That definitely sucks. Those spherical things.
Wee. There we go.
That definitely sounds like it's
That
coming in,
sounds
doesn't
like
it?
that is setting in for the night. I run no springs but with elastic bands on the G-Made.
Yeah, fair enough. I think once you settle in on what you want, preferences
Got some rear mud guards coming for the 2.5Ts. Should stop the grass collecting next time we run them.
nice. They looked incredible.
I don't know about mud guards, mate. I'd be more worried about ear defenders.
Yeah, yeah, they're definitely obnoxious, but the racing was so much fun.
That wind's obnoxious. Ew-wee. Do they do dusty motor shrouds for petrol or nitro? I wouldn't have a clue, to be honest. Not got a Scooby. It is a bit loud, but I love it.
Trimming.
Trimity.
Trim, Drew.
Oh, well. It's only 10:15. Mad thing. So, who's out RCing this week then? All earplugs.
Da, 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 da.
So where are we taking them then? If we're taking the crawlers out.
Where do you want to go? Somewhere with a micro kind of feel to it.
Such as?
I don't know, I've said that bit. It's your turn to come up with something now. What do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll let you decide somewhere.
Standard. Yeah, we've got it. Beyond, although it's not petrol anymore, and the last run was actually a bit depressing.
It wasn't that depressing.
It was pretty bad.
Not. You get so like up
It
and
was
down.
bad. It was undrivable. The rear diff is
Yeah, the rear diff getting hot is
questionable.
frustrating. Yeah, it gets really, really hot.
and it was completely dysfunctional as a petrol. Wind sounds like getting up there.
Do you know there's 660 quid now?
Yeah, it's like the third time today you've told me.
Have I?
Mm,
I don't get out much.
I know.
I'm working on it.
Work faster. Push yourself into it. Sort yourself out. Do they do metal diff housings?
For what? For the rally, the Roving? I think they do.
Fun. I think another LMT video would be cool.
Yes.
About
is
that,
definitely on the cards.
we tried taking it out week before last.
Yep.
And we basically powered it on, and the server was like, ha 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 ha, go home.
Do you know that's still on order? Servo
Standard.
saver, low C.
Can't you get an aftermarket one?
There are a few, I believe, but they're going to be AliExpress, I should imagine.
Nah, GPM.
Do you reckon?
I reckon GPM are coming through here. Who makes
Well,
it?
if the stock
Low
one
C?
comes, I'll just send it back.
What car is it?
LMT.
That one. Ooh wee. Servo mount. Servo horn 25 tough. That is the only option there.
Just a servo one.
Yeah.
See, that makes
Apparently it's a
difference, I
Rift
think.
one.
I can get servo horns.
What is it? The
The other option
servo
is
horn?
we just remove the servo saver and go straight to normal. And then if you mess up a servo, you mess up a servo.
It'd be quicker to sort.
It'd be easier to sort. You just pop. Yeah, I'll do that then. What's the difference with that one? What's the horn on there? Sorry, did you say? What tooth is it?
Servo mount. 25 to
25 tooth.
frame brace. Center diff. Yeah, there's nothing on here for servo.
Yeah.
It is just that, but that is also. Oh no, it's a replacement part, I suppose. Uh, 25 tooth servo horn, 70-75 apparently,
Okay.
with built-in spring, 2 positioning holes. Oof, Hardcore said Jack's looking at spending 1,600 on fireworks for that show.
Nice. Bigger the fireworks, better the show.
See, now we're at 12,000 for the bit rate.
Hmm.
I don't get it. I do need get it. I haven't been on Facebook in months. Do you know what you've missed, Eclectic? The square root of nothing. Badlands is Kent, so it is a long old way for you. It was just short of 4 hours to get there for us, so I'm assuming for you it's going to be at least 4.5, 5. Thought you were going to list off a bunch of stuff. You know, I probably would if there was actually anything to list off, mate. That's just how much you've missed, you know. Do 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 do. Well, damn. Here you go, guys. Look at that. Not that you can really see that at all.
The actual servo's lost them all as well, lost all the teeth.
Oh dear, oh dear. You've got to slap a new one in it.
Pop that one in there. Yeah.
So who's getting a Gorgon?
Nope, 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 no.
Truth be told,
Okay,
I wasn't mad at them releasing it.
no,
It's
no, it
always
fills a hole,
a
doesn't
decent step in the right direction.
it? Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
How much did you say they were?
I don't actually know.
I reckon they'd be pushing 300 quid.
Nah, they can't be.
You don't reckon?
I do like
Are
the
they
fact
brushless?
there's stages to them.
Oh no, not that. There's going to be a 2-wheel drive version, isn't there?
Gorgon. Oh, there it is. 2-wheel drive. So that's 190 for the 2-wheel drive, which isn't awful. It's pretty.
It's a Nimha battery. And didn't they all roast Traxxas for this?
2-in-1 receiver unit.
Yeah, they roast Traxxas for all that stuff, don't they? They are funny.
2S LiPo ready USB smart charger.
Lovely.
It's not clipless, but it's hidden body mounts. Bottom loading battery tray. 2-year limited warranty. No battery or charger is 160.
Okay, how much are the bodies from?
£100.
£100 for a body?
Clear is 80.
What?
Or the gunmetal is 71.
How can the body be half the cost of the car?
Where's Instagram?
That is ridiculous.
Armour. Where art thou, armour?
Beyond reckons a new 4S and 6S will follow.
Alright, so new ground up design. T1, T2 in green or red with battery charger. T1 in blue, no battery or charger. T1 in grey, self-assembly kit with battery and charger. Durable brushless ready drivetrain. Full ball bearings, no plastic or metal bushings. Hidden body mounting. Simple stay clean spine chassis, bottom loading battery.
Bottom loading battery?
High quality LiPo compatible Spectrum electronics. Waterproof steering servo. 2-in-1 25 amp ESC receiver unit. 25 amp is low. I suppose it gets it going, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Black, red, orange, green, purple and clear. Colour personalisation continues with plastics to match. So they've done the Traxxas there. Seriously, you've discontinued the Talion for this. My guy is upset. Should have made it 4-wheel drive, so they're all 2-wheel drive then.
Oh.
Yeah. 2-wheel drive monster truck. I thought that was an option to make it 4.
There is no difference then, is it? A 2-wheel drive monster truck. I suppose it gives you an option for monster truck wheels again though, doesn't it? Dan's put a link to pant side up. Well done, Dan. Beyond said definitely a beginner inspired truck. Yeah, 100%. We've said that. Yeah.
Yeah, £160. But that's what's mad, right? This, how big is it? 550 motor. So it's pretty standard size. So I'm assuming it's going to be a decent wheelbase. 295. What have we got to compare it to? MT10?
Do you reckon? I reckon that's smaller.
Whoa. It's about a centimetre smaller. It's 280, give or take. So it's
A little bit bigger than that.
marginally bigger than the MT10. Width 334. Probably the same width.
Yeah, is that 4x2 range taken off for armour? I don't think it really has it?
I'm
Their
assuming
mega
not.
range. I reckon they'll be scrapping that soon. They seem to scrap lines really quickly if they ain't working, don't they?
Height's a bit of irrelevant, really, isn't it?
Mm.
So yeah, it's more or less the same size as an MT10, and they're charging 160 for it, 2-wheel drive. That MT12 we were looking at earlier, it's 50 quid more,
Mm.
and it's tiny.
It's there's a market for it, I should imagine. It's going to be cheaper than buying a what's the Traxxas version? The monster truck version they call it, 2-wheel drive, the Bigfoot and that Stampede.
What, you mean the MT10, MT12?
No, the Gorgon to go up against the Stampede, wouldn't it? As far as ready to runs.
XL5 with battery and charger 240.
Now looking at that, the Gorgon looks better than that.
Yeah.
It definitely has it for looks. For durability and working on though, that's to be seen, I guess.
Any Gorgonites in the house?
Don't think it worked out as much
How
as
are
they
you,
would have
Meehan?
liked. They tried the whole modular upgrade, which I think is people see through. Yeah, it's not quite kicked off, is it? I don't see the range lasting too long.
Mega brushed V3. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. Me here, how's it go, mate?
Four by 2 Boost Mega is now only available in store in the USA. Yeah, the Granite Boost is 220. Although they do apparently have it in stock. Hardcore.
Yeah, which one they got in stock, sorry?
They've got the Granite Boost. They've also got all of the Centon Boost, apparently. 250.
Do you reckon that's just the rest of their stock then?
It wouldn't surprise me
Stuff
if
that
they're
they
struggling
haven't
to sell
sold.
it.
Yeah, if they haven't sold, it might just be what the stores have
Let's
got
be
now.
honest, it was a poop idea.
I think it was a bad idea.
250 for it as
We
well.
mentioned it when it came out, didn't we?
250 is dollar.
I mean, that thing was 250. Big.
4S line not going was a website error, apparently. Yeah.
That is 250. It blows it out of the water.
Yeah, Beyond said last remaining stock, I reckon.
Yeah, gotta be in it. Oh, so the 4S line is staying then?
For now.
Until they run out of parts. They can't keep up with the orders.
Sounds about right. 3 and 4S sliders are pretty shocking.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'd give them 250. 250 pence.
You'd
Yeah,
want change,
that
wouldn't you,
is
Dan?
You can't imagine driving a brushed 2-wheel drive for 250, can you?
No.
Then again, I suppose it's what Stampede was, wasn't it?
What's the slash now?
Slash 2-wheel drive 260. That is dollar.
Yeah. It's madness, isn't it?
Yeah, that is mad. So when you're looking at that, the Gorgon is not bad.
It's an absolute bargain. Price-wise, I think they really nailed that. As long as it does a reasonable.
As long as it doesn't fart itself every time it turns a corner.
It goes around the corner. Yeah, about 160 to 180, mate. Yeah, spot on.
Yeah, the without the battery and charger it was 160, but with it was 180.
We had a couple of VXL Stampedes. You loved it, didn't you, when we first had it? Some absolute beastie cars. But they are a pretty penny now. What are they? 300 plus for
Buy one and call
brushless
it
one.
Zola.
That's funny, Gorgonzola.
He fancies himself a bit of a joker, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? What's up, man? How's it going, mate?
I've got an itchy nose.
What are your nose?
Oh. Ugh.
Don't start yawning. Don't start yawning.
Yeah, no, there's a ready to run and a kit version, me him.
The kit version is basically you got to put the battery in the wheels in.
Although they didn't have a kit version on here that I remember seeing.
What's the lowest version they got?
Oh yeah, the kit version is 190.
So what is the kit
The
version?
kit is the same price as the ready to run.
So what? You get everything in it and you build it yourself?
I'm assuming so. Ready to assemble kit. So yeah, it must be.
So why are you paying?
You're paying the same
What?
price for that as you are
Is it better
the ready
components?
to run.
Gotta be. Oh God, what you doing? Excuse me.
The first thing, provides the satisfaction of building it yourself. Fully equipped and ready to bash in an hour or less. That I would challenge that.
See, that means it's component, like it's basically built and you're putting a few bits together in you.
You reckon?
An hour, mate.
Easy 1 hour assembly.
Yeah, there's no way you're putting a whole car together in an hour.
Conveniently bagged factory built components that go together easily. So yeah, factory built. Plus a factory trimmed body with stickers already applied. Super tough transmission.
That's not something I'm well known for, is it?
USB charger. I can't get over that.
They're all going to go like that eventually.
All the 2-in-1 to be fair.
The 2-in-1 is just lazy.
61 tough spur.
What? That's big, isn't it? It's going to be like fucking nothing.
So the way that I'm reading that is you've got to install the ESC and receiver, which is the same thing in case anyone was unaware. You've got to install the motor, you've got to install the servo.
So it's going to come built, isn't it? And then you just got to put the electrics in.
That's the way that I'm reading it.
Yeah. Because I don't see an hour to build a car where you've got to put all the bearings in. You've got
Yeah, but
to
it says in the box you get
yeah.
the ready to assemble kit, and then you get the other part like the electronics that they've listed. So I reckon that is, yeah, basically they give you a roller and say, finish it yourself.
And you got to pay for the privilege though.
Yeah, I don't like the look of it.
Have you noticed though that like the brightness to the bumpers and everything, it kind of goes from the Traxxas versions, doesn't it?
You get the chassis plates and the shocks to
£100.
match for your £100. But if you if you get the clear, you only get the body.
Sticker in the body. It's still 80 quid for the body. That's a lot of money.
So you're telling me that £19 gets you all
Yeah.
of the chassis stuff? Interesting.
No, I agree with you there on Beyond, mate. Having kits for armour is pretty pointless. I reckon it's almost like a kid's kit to put together, you know?
Yeah, but I don't get why they've done it, because they
So-
released rollers before and then like erased them just like that. They don't last.
No.
It's like someone has a great idea and everyone's like, yeah, let's make a roller. That's a banging idea, that. And then they release them and it's like, whose idea was this? Get rid of them now.
Mm.
But yeah, 80 quid for a clear body is redonkulous. £100 in the UK, but only $59 in the USA. Four by four, the price would be north of 200, I imagine, but they say it can take brushless.
Yeah. If it... I think for, like you said, 160 was it? For the one version?
Yeah.
I think that's a bargain. For a new, like you said, a newbie to the hobby.
Well, there's nothing really to compete with that, is
No.
there? It outdoes everything on the price point.
Gurfy reckons there could be tax benefits for selling a kit rather than built as an import-export. Having said that, what the tax benefits aren't being transferred across into the price, are they? How can they justify selling them at the same price? It just makes no sense.
We'll go brushless on mine, but don't know how it will hold up.
Yeah, but then once you spend out, you may as well get an MT10. I think the MT10 when it came out for 200 plus quid was an absolute bargain. That's why you couldn't find them
what is it
anywhere,
now,
was it?
though?
330, I think.
Nah, it can't be.
I'm sure I saw 330. It's either that or 290. 330.
What?
I knew it. I knew
That
I'd seen
is
it.
nah. That
Told
is
you.
nuts.
Told you.
That is absurd.
I told you.
They're pushing the back. That
But-
car is durable, but that is pushing it.
But they're nearly 50 quid for a body. In itself, it's a small body, so I don't understand the price.
That is insane.
Mm-hmm.
£100 less than the MT8.
Yeah, Mehim's got nailed on. MT10 is definitely better, but you're buying into the monster truck theme, aren't they? And it's a monster truck that is going to appeal to like kids and new people as well, you know? They're getting what they kind of... It's almost like an LMT, but for like no money, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You're rocking around with an LMT and you get a kid that wants to get... You're not going to buy him one of them, are you? So you chuck the Gorgon at them and they're going to love it.
Probably wouldn't throw a Gorgon at a kid, but
Yes, you would.
yeah, you're right, I would.
100% you would throw. You'd be throwing them left, right, and centre.
Yo, Marcio.
Beyond reckons he paid $260 for his. Marcio, how's it going, dude?
Pretty sure that's what we paid for ours.
Yeah.
Or $240.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. Wasn't a lot at all.
Associated went WL Toys on the price point. DR8 over the MT10 now.
DR8 is definitely something I want.
DR8 389, 50 quid, and it's 6S capable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that hardcore.
Yeah, DR8 looks
And I've never even driven
awesome.
one. So
they're apparently really durable as well. And the parts for
But to
them
be
are
fair, we've
cheap
seen
as
that
chips.
though, haven't we?
Yeah.
we've just never driven one ourselves.
I reckon FTX are coming through now, mind.
The Stinger 240, the Super Vorza 509.
I like the look of the Super Forza, but I think 500 is a lot. But
I think that'd be a second-hand job, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Look at that, the Apache is out of stock until January.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
That was obviously our video.
So if your buying price went up, what about part prices? Are they doubling down? Ooh,
What
that's
on
a
the
fair one, yeah.
Gorgon?
No, beyond, we have not had a DR8, mate, and I tell you what, I've been looking everywhere. I don't want to pull the trigger on £400 nearly for a new one because, yeah, it is what it is.
There is no parts list for the Gorgon.
That does not surprise me. It's a new armour, isn't it?
Let's have a look on Armour website.
Yeah, Hardcore said he paid $259 for his, B.
Yeah, I want to say ours was about 240. It was either 240 or 260, so you could be right, and ours might have been the same as yours. But 330 is nah.
He said the prior MT10 though, he said he can't remember the brand. It was Hellion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was £215.
It's madness. So let's see what Armour themselves have to say about
Beyond us put they are charging £80 for a body. They are taking the right we.
Ready for action your way. That sounds like some sort of weird proposition.
Yeah.
I don't like that either though. How separated the body and the bumper is. What's the point in even having it there?
Yeah. But that's the same as the Stampede though. We dropped them, didn't we?
Brushless.
Remember?
Ready. Alright, let's bring you guys over. Let's have a
They've got a
mooch.
decent little video at Running Mind.
It doesn't look awful.
Yeah. I mean, look at those bright colours. They're going to sell.
Definitely seen worse looking cars.
Yeah, they are going to sell, 100%. You have 3 of them racing around. I bet that's a laugh. And like I said, if you're looking at 160 quid, it's not the end of the world. You put a cheaper
this
brushless
bit-
system in it.
The way the body separates from the bumper.
Yeah, but the Stampede, like I said, we did it and we just dropped them down, didn't we? I don't know whether I like that.
A bad landing, you're screwed, aren't you?
Yeah.
But then, to be fair, is it even going to have the power to... There you go.
read what me hymns put. I'm not reading that out. The third one from the bottom.
Wow.
That is not taking under an hour to put together.
Proven Spectrum Electronics. Behave, bruv. What have you proven with the electronics?
Someone's duct taped the batteries together.
That looks horrendous.
That does.
20 watt fast charge for a typical charge of 2 to 3 hours. That's a fast charge. Hang on. Recommended to be used with a power adapter not included.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Cheers, guys. It's future-proof though, apparently.
The diff's pre-assembled, Dan said. I would assume they were.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Yeah, it looked like it, Dan.
We go back up here. I'm assuming this is how the kit comes.
That looks like it does. To be fair, it looks like it just slots together, doesn't it?
Yeah, so...
You're going to get your little bag of goodies, isn't you? That's the diff there with the 2 out drives, look. So I'll slot together in it, nice and easy.
So yeah, I'm assuming it's all...
Good old Nim. Yeah, they've gone back to the 80s for that.
Beefy gears. They are not looking beefy, I'm sorry.
The brushless ready, mate.
They got that Tesco beef.
The horse meat. All jokes aside, not a bad option for a dad to get out. Yeah, beyond that is exactly where we're going with it.
I
mate.
think they've done a good job of hitting their target market.
I think for 160 quid, it's not a bad looking car for a start. And if we've got a few little systems here, haven't we, Pete? Like, I mean, we could stick a cheapo brushless system in that, and I bet you'd have a good old time with that. Well, as much as you can with 2-wheel drives. Some 2-wheel drives can be real fun.
Option parts.
Yeah, the option parts are going to be the colour scheme, aren't they?
Colour conversion sets.
That
Colour
suits you
conversion
right up,
sets.
doesn't it?
So the option parts is
the
literally the colour.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd buy 4 lots of springs and have one different on every shot.
Yeah, but you could do it with like the front
Have
and
the
back
front and the
bumpers being
rear
different,
bumper
yeah.
different. So yeah, the option parts is literally the colour.
Hang on now, they're Apple. The buy the cable separate is better and better. Yeah, you're gonna have to buy your own power cable to actually run the chargers.
They reckon 20 mile an hour.
Yeah.
They're all 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, Dan, if you've got experience building them, I'm sure an hour would be fine. Thereabouts. People have plugged that into their 5-watt USB charger and wonder why it's taking so long to charge.
Yeah, so that is about it.
Kirsty, you're not just a photographer, mate. You are that club, I think. What do you say, B?
Indeed.
He is pants to the side, through and through.
Wow. Yeah, Armour have got no parts on their website either.
They got the colour schemes, mate. Don't knock it. What colour would you go for?
Probably green, to be fair.
Yeah.
Or purple.
Purple looks
It's a bit different, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, green or purple. But yeah.
To be honest, apart from its throwaway electrics, I'd have one. Who am I kidding? Monster truck for under £200 is worth it. That's kind of where we're at with it, mate, I think.
It definitely isn't bad.
Nah. I mean, we've got most of the stuff here to literally convert it straight away anyway, so you pay, did you say 160 or 180? 160 for the basic.
Say 180, and
yeah,
even that isn't bad.
So 180 and it's running brushless, you're laughing.
You buy 2 of them and you'd be paying for an MT10.
Yeah. Now you are, mate. You're the one that makes us welcome when we get over there. Put it that way.
Do each bit in a different colour. You'd have to, mate.
With the booster packs.
Just for the bands.
You could do the same with duct tape, I wouldn't.
Wow. I reckon, on that note.
Oh, we're going to go and buy a Gorgon, aren't we?
You can buy a Gorgon and I'll just sit behind the camera laughing at you. How about that?
Yeah. Bless. I think it's time for food and then bed.
Yeah, I second that.
Not necessarily in that order, I reckon. Oh, and it was lovely having you all in, guys.
As per.
Thanks for chatting and chilling and entertaining our nonsense.
I thought you were going to say something else then.
No. Eclectic said, what is your favourite type of photography?
Camera.
Polaroids.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Do you know who said that?
That is, I do know that. Hey now. That
Yeah,
one.
but who is it?
It's
You should know this because we had a lesson on it last week.
It's
It's good old three stacks.
I can't remember. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
You're halfway there.
Oh,
Lemon on a chair.
I'm so old. My memory is used.
Black Eyed Peas. Good old big boy. Me him's got it. Good
There
old-
you go, Andre 3000. I knew that.
You don't even know who Andre 3000 is, though, do you?
Yeah, I do. It's the one in the group.
Well, not quite a group. More of a duo.
Outcast. Dan,
There
thank you.
go. Well done, Dan.
Dan
Put us
got
all
it.
out of our mission.
Well done, Dan. Bless him.
Christ.
See you later, Hardcore. And we will see you all next week, hopefully. No, possibly next week. I think you're
Yeah,
away.
maybe,
We'll see.
maybe, we'll see.
So thanks for everyone stopping by.
I was
We
going to
love
say
you lots.
Eminem next. Wow. I think that would have triggered me a little bit.
That would have been funny. Wasn't his group like D90 or something?
WD-40, actually.
D110. Oh bless.
Yeah, good old DR8. They're my favourite rock band.
DRA.
Anyway, guys, we are off ski.
I'll
So,
see you next Tuesday, guys. But if not,
we'll
I'll see you next time.